What you love most in life is bringing the joys of the sea to people around the world. You own a small tinning company on the coast of Spain where you simply make the best conservas for everyone to enjoy. You are responsible for the whole process, from managing the boats that go out in the morning to catching the fish and finally selling your tinned goods. You have special goals each month, but it isn't always about making the most money. Having a sustainable impact on the sea is very important. If you harm the ocean by overfishing, then you will fail in your mission. Maintaining a balanced relationship with the sea is vital as you work hard and continue to make the best conservas in the world. Well, welcome back to our next month in our Conservas play. We are in February, however you want to pronounce it. So I'm going to go over the rules super quick because if you want a little bit more in depth, we have a unboxing and how to play. I'll link up there. And then eventually I will link up there the January play so you can check out that one as well. So basically, these discs I have stacked here are going to go in this bag. I'm going to mix it up. And in the at sea phase, I'm going to draw 4, place on my boat or my open water. My boat has a storage of 2. Storage is shown down here. Once I have filled up both cards with the 4 discs, or however many boats I have, I'll be buying more boats later. I will then go to the inland phase, in which time I will take the fish that are on my boat and do numerous different things. I can sell them up here based on the current month's situation. So this one is that market rows must be filled from left to right, and the orders on the blue ones get bigger, and then the dollars get bigger as you go across. So I can sell the fish here. I can turn them in for upgrades. The cost is up here. This needs 2 different fish, 1 fish of any type, and 2 different fish. With the money I have, at that point I can also buy boats. The cost is printed down here. They'll just get added to my fleet. After I'm done doing all that, I'm going to go to the end of the day. I'm going to pay the upkeep on my boats. If I did not buy any upgrades, I can discard those and replenish it. Same thing if I do not buy any of the boats, I can discard them and replenish them. I will then spawn any fish that are in the open water, which is basically when I put the 4 here, the 2 in this water, the 2 in this, or the 4 in this water. I am going to spawn the number of fish of that type minus 1. So if I have 2 fish of the same type, like so, I would be adding a fish from the supply. However, if I only have 1, I'd be getting none. If I had 3, I'd be getting 2 more. I'm going to do this over 8 rounds, putting all the fish and open water back into my bag and rinsing and repeating. After 8 rounds, I need to have 40 coins, 6 of the blue fish still remaining in the bag, 7 of the little scallop guys, 8 clams, and I need to have gotten 4 upgrades. That is the basics, so let me put what I need to in my bag, which is 6 sardines, I believe they are, 5 clams, 4 scallops, 8 open water, and I started with 12 money. So, like I did in the last one, I'm going to play the first round, give you an idea how it plays, then you can watch me speed play through round 7, and then round 8 we will join me back for that final round, and then to see if I have won. So, let's get started. We're going to draw 4 out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, that's not overly helpful. 1 of each type of fish. So, you know what? We're going to throw them in the open water because then hopefully I'll be able to get at least a couple of things spawned. So, let's go 1, 2, 3. And 4, well, 1 of each again. So 2 things have to go on my boat. I do kind of like this smoker. It's keep the traded fish tokens on this card. When a market space is filled with either of these 2 types, an extra $1 added to its worth. That can help me get some money. And considering I started off with the most of the green and the blue, we'll throw those on the boats. Last time I played, I did have issues getting the clams, so we'll start off by getting the clams, or the scallops. Alright, so that is the end of the at sea phase. I have stuff on both cards. I now come into the inland. So I'm going to turn these in and grab the smoker. So I'm going to keep them on here, and then when I sell those, I get an extra buck. Easy peasy. This does not get refilled until the end of the round. I do feel like I should probably buy another boat because I started with, what is that, 11, 15, 23. So that is quite a lot in there. So let's go ahead. I'm thinking the Chanquet. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 to bring the Chanquet down. Because I do want to kind of load up my bag first some, so I don't want to overfish too much. That's why I don't want one of these. You know, actually, let's grab this one instead. The La Ruta del Bacalao. I started with the El Prestidigitador. I'm thinking that's like a play on Prestidigitador, and Pez is fish, I believe. Alrighty, so I bought one of those. I have nothing else to sell, so we go into the end of the day. So I did buy one of each of these, so we just flip over a card, like so. The Pez Limoncello. And then this one is International Marketing. Remove tins from up to 5 market spaces. The fish tokens are returned to the general supply. Okay, so a reminder that the one I messed up on last time, with that being a lightning bolt, it has to happen the round with which I buy it. I can't save it. These ones with the infinity symbol are always active. And then there may be another one that comes up that has a 1x with a little thing that's a one time per round. I now pay my upkeep. I do not have to pay it on this boat because I just bought it, but I do have to on this one, which is the 1 coin, like so. We spawn fish. Right now we're only spawning that one. These go into my bag, and then we are going to start round 2. Alright, I'll see you back here for round 8. Alrighty, so we are into our final round. I have a pretty big bag full of fish. I don't remember for sure if I have what I need. I think I'm a little close on the clams. Right now I have my 40 money. I have my 4 upgrades. So I may end up wanting to possibly look at trying to get this one to try and maybe put some of the clams or stuff back into the bag, because that's I can take 1 token from up to 4 different market spaces and put them back in the bag. So I may be wanting to look at doing that one if I think I'm good fish-wise. Because we're pulling, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're pulling 24 of them. So we'll start because of my secondary nets. I'm drawing 8 and putting 3 back into the bag. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, so what do I think I need to do the clams and spawn some. So I know I want to put those in the water. I think I have a lot of these. You know what, we're going to put the 3 water back in the bag. These are for sure going to go underneath. Do I go, you know what, I think, because those are all full, but I can use them to get that, the farm rescue. So yeah, I think we're going to go the Carpa Diem, put those on below, those up on the ship. And going forward, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I probably want to do one last sale of these guys. So I'll put those on there, that down there. Because that should easily have me do the money. So now I think I'm just going to try and spawn as much as possible to see if I can get enough in my bag. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So water, water, fish. So as you saw, I did like one round where I just focused entirely on breeding, and I think that's what's going to help me accomplish this one. Alright, so we said those are going to grab me that. Those are going to sell for there to make sure I have enough money, because that's going to be 8. So 1 water. Throw all these down here. Dink, dink, and dink. 2 more pulls. So you all go into the open water. Like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty, so I have quite a bit of that down there. So like I said, I know I'm going to sell those. Don't really have much more to sell, so some of these may go wasted. We will go ahead and put the water, and if I do that right away, I could actually free up some of these spaces for me. So we'll go like that. Or I can use those to buy that, open up those spots to sell those up there for more money. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go like that. Alrighty, so heading into land. So we are going to do these 2 for the farm rescue. And do that, take up to 1 token. So we're going to go 1, 2, those 2, 3, and 4. Put those back in the bag. Sell these 2. So that gives me 13, 13, 20, 21. 10, 20, and 1. There's that. All of those are done. So now we do our final spawning. Doop, 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 doop. Just realized I hope I didn't overfish my scallops. That could be the only thing that hinders me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I technically overfished my scallops, which has me lose. Wow, I thought I was doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have put the scallops up. I really should have. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2. So we can obviously see I have enough fish, and that is, let's look in my bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually do not have enough of the blue. So yes, that last time, that's the one thing that's a little hard for me, is trying to keep track of what I did put back in the bag, because had I done that, I definitely would not have done those last 2 blues there. I would have put one of the blue and one of the gray, or one of the tan up, and that would have been the difference between me and victory. Because as you can see, I have a ton of green and orange, and I have the money, and I have 5 upgrades, so I actually would have been here if I could have got my blue fish up and then over. So that one choice right there is what did this game, but I was that close to a massive, difficult victory. So that is February. Join me next time for March. If you want to be alert when that March video hits, you can go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell to the channel. If you want to comment to me and let me know which is your favorite boat name, that would be cool. And then also share the video so others can see how this game plays and how close you can be from victory, but get defeated by running out of fish. Didn't even think I'd be able to do that. Alrighty, until next time, have a good day.